One day, the people you love the most will no longer be here. And one day, neither will you. The question is, will the people around you remember you as someone who cared, or as someone who was always too busy? This is the story of a man who learned one of life's most important lessons. A lesson about kindness, family, and what truly matters. There was once a young man named Ryan. Ryan was hard-working, ambitious, and determined to succeed. He had big dreams. He wanted a better life, a better house, more money, more success. Every morning, he woke up before sunrise and rushed to work. Every night, he returned home, exhausted. Whenever someone asked why he worked so hard, he always gave the same answer. I'm doing it for my family. But without realizing it, Ryan was making a mistake that millions of people make every day. He was so focused on building a future that he forgot to enjoy the present. His mother would call him and ask how he was doing. Ryan would say, "Sorry, Mom, I'm busy right now. I'll call you later." His father often invited him to visit. Ryan always replied, "Maybe next week, Dad." His younger sister wanted to spend time with him, but Ryan was always occupied with work, meetings, and deadlines. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. Ryan was becoming more successful, but he was slowly drifting away from the people who loved him most. Then one evening, everything changed. Ryan received a phone call from a hospital. His father had suffered a heart attack. For a moment, the world around him seemed to stop. His hands trembled. His heart raced. Without wasting a second, he rushed to the hospital. As he sat outside the emergency room, fear filled his mind. And for the first time in years, he wasn't thinking about work. He wasn't thinking about money. He wasn't thinking about success. He was thinking about all the moments he had missed, all the calls he never returned, all the visits he postponed, all the opportunities he had to spend time with his family but chose not to. He kept repeating the same thought in his head. I thought there would always be more time. Hours later, a doctor finally walked out. Thankfully, his father survived. But seeing his father lying weak in a hospital bed changed Ryan forever. At that moment, he realized something powerful. Success means very little if you have no one to share it with. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy time. And once time is gone, it never comes back. The next morning, Ryan made a decision that would change his life. Instead of rushing back to work, he stayed with his father. They talked for hours. They laughed together. They shared old memories. For the first time in years, Ryan wasn't distracted. He wasn't checking emails. He wasn't answering phone calls. He was simply present. A few days later, he visited his mother. He helped her around the house. He sat beside her and listened to her stories. Stories he had heard many times before. But this time, he appreciated every word. Then he spent time with his sister. They went for a walk. They talked about life. They laughed like they used to when they were children. And something unexpected happened. Ryan felt happier than he had felt in years. Not because he earned more money, not because he received a promotion, but because he was finally giving his time to the people who mattered most. As time passed, Ryan learned another important lesson. Life is not only about taking care of your family, it is also about helping others. One rainy evening, while walking home, Ryan noticed an elderly man struggling to carry several heavy grocery bags. Many people walked past without stopping. Everyone seemed busy. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Ryan stopped
and offered to help. The old man smiled and thanked him. Then he said something Ryan would never forget. Sometimes a small act of kindness can make a difficult day feel bearable. Those words stayed with Ryan. From that day forward, he looked for opportunities to help people. He helped neighbors. He volunteered in his community. He supported friends who were going through difficult times. He listened when people needed someone to talk to. And he discovered a truth that many people never realize. Kindness costs nothing, but it can mean everything to someone who needs it. A smile, a helping hand, a kind word, a few minutes of your time. These simple things can change a person's life. Many people spend their entire lives chasing success. They believe happiness will come after they earn more money, after they buy a bigger house, after they achieve their next goal. But life doesn't work that way. True happiness comes from connection, from love, from kindness, from knowing that you made someone's life better. At the end of life, people rarely wish they had worked more. They rarely wish they had spent more hours in the office. Instead, they wish they had spent more time with family, more time with friends, more time helping others, more time creating memories. Because the greatest wealth in life is not measured in dollars, it is measured in moments. The moments you share with the people you love, the moments when you choose kindness over indifference, the moments when you make someone smile, the moments when you remind people that they matter. So if your parents are still alive, call them. If your friends need support, be there for them. If someone is struggling, help them. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait for a tragedy to remind you what truly matters. Life is short. Time moves fast. And tomorrow is never promised. Work hard. Chase your dreams. Build a successful future. But never forget the people who helped you along the way. Take care of your loved ones. Be kind to strangers. Help those who need help. And leave every person you meet a little better than you found them. Because in the end, people may forget your achievements. They may forget your job title. They may forget how much money you earned. But they will never forget how you made them feel. Remember this. Success may make you admired. Kindness will make you remembered. And love is what makes life truly meaningful. Thank you for listening. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone you love today. You never know how much they might need it.